The Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge may contain words or subject matter not suitable for all members of our listening audience. Listener discretion is advised.
The Dean Blundell Show. Going dick head free.
In T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, G, 9, 6, G, 9, 6, G, 9.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Dean Blundell and Todd. Those are the only guys that when I listen to them, I'm just howling on the way to work or school.
I've never laughed so hard in my life.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Well, Michelle Rounds is now married Rosie O'Donnell. Who's Michelle Rounds? Who cares? But she's pretty hot. She's got a nice set of guns, good body, decent face. I think they're both in their 40s. Maybe O chocolate sauce is in her 50s. Rosie O chocolate sauce. Rosie O hamburgers. Rosie O hoagie. You could do any food, really. Rosie O spaghetti. You could do Rosie. I guarantee you wouldn't be doing Rosie O steel cut oatmeal.
Rosie O fruit bowl.
Yeah. Rosie O cottage cheese. Well, she looks like it. Anyway, long story short, Rosie and Michelle married. In a post and a blog, we were married in private before surgery, just the two of us. O'Donnell wrote in the usual free-form style. The two who announced their engagement had planned to wed in August. They moved up the date before the first of her several surgeries to remove gastrointestinal dermoid tumors. She's got tumors in her poop hole.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It was back in June. When did she have her heart attack? Didn't she just have a heart attack or something?
Yeah, she had a heart attack like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Dermoid tumors are rare, like cancer, illness, also known as aggressive fibromatosis that can arise in part of the body. This is why these ones are in the butt. So she's having a whole bunch of stuff done right now. They wanted to get married before either of them cacked.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Rose's not doing too well, right?
Neither of them. Imagine being one of their kids. Thinking, time's ticking now, man. One of you two is going to go.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's the big annoying one.
I wonder what she's like.
Who? The chick?
Michelle Rounds, yeah.
I don't know, but, Rosie should take her last name if she wanted to go. She's pretty hot. Great.
Yeah,
she's got nice teeth.
Yeah, nice smile.
Yeah.
How does she...
I don't know.
How could she do that?
She's the catcher. She's got to be the catcher.
Oh, that's a lot to catch.
Oh. Yeah, she need a big mitt for sure.
Yeah. There it is. All came together.
Boom! Man in South Carolina was arrested after botching an illegal tattoo for a woman she wanted of her stillborn baby on her arm. That's what you want, huh?
Oh.
You want a tattoo picture of a stillborn dead child on your arm. Whatever happened to your mom's name or a heart or a dragon? Or I'd even take those Chinese symbols as opposed to a cadaver baby.
Oh.
LaShannon, again, Beth, has a few tattoos already, but decided she wanted to get another one on her upper arm of her stillborn dead child. She went to a guy named Jody Rector, a friend of her cousin. Those are always good ones, eh? Good old friend of my cousin. He's terrific. A licensed tattoo artist, and he said he'd give her anything she wanted for $150. Once again, I'll do your whole back for $150. That's probably not good. After paying, Macbeth said that the work she did didn't look anything like a stillborn infant. In fact, it made her son look older instead, like 13.
13-year-old dead kid? That's just weird.
When she asked why he did it, he said, the stillborn thing's a little gross, so I just did a picture of a dude. It's a picture of a guy. What he'd look like if he didn't die. That's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually more positive.
Yeah, absolutely. On top of that, the tattoo became infected and wouldn't stop bleeding. The woman ended up going to the doctor, prescribed antibiotics. The dude, he almost killed her, apparently. She had a staph infection in the tattoo. So the dude's been shut down. He's not allowed to do tattoos anymore. The woman should also be shut down for wanting a dead child on her arm.
Yeah. Why not just throw, lasagna at her or something. Does that mean?
Yeah, it's just gross. And 44-year-old Kalispell, Montana man. Kalispell's a nice town. I've actually been there.
What?
Wearing a military-style ghillie suit, was struck. Ghillie suit. This is the suits that the guys wear. The army guys wear when they go, like with all the stuff hanging off. It looks like they're swamp men or like
I know
like
exactly
a
what you're talking about.
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Anyway, struck and killed by 2 cars Saturday night. The man, identified as Randy Tenley, apparently wearing the store-bought suit when he was struck by a car driven by a 15-year-old.
What?
Another car swerved. The third car, trooper said, driven by a 17-year-old girl, ran him over again. According to a highway trooper, he was trying to make people think he was Sasquatch so people would call in Sasquatch sightings.
Oh, no.
Alcohol may have been a factor. He's all wasted. I was going to put this suit on and everybody going to trick everybody into thinking Sasquatch at the side of the road. Boom! Boom! No, they played pinball. Apparently, the first time he got hit, he flew like 30 feet right into the path of another car where he got run over.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the one girl was hammered. She was 17. She thought she actually killed Bigfoot.
Sasquatch. Yeah.
Call the police. Ghillie suits are a full-type clothing made to resemble heavy foliage like camouflage for military snipers.
Oh, so she couldn't. That's an excuse anyway for
Big
hitting
time,
the guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a leaf.
That was the best camouflage thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I guess it works.
Yeah.
Ghillie suits rule. There's your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in, I guess, year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
Okay, here you go. The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1. The Edge.
Gross news yesterday we talked about it, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to repeat it, but Snooki gave birth to a child. It was a boy. We just found out the name this morning. She named it Lorenzo. Now, if your name is Lorenzo, I'm sorry. Because that was probably a cool name till now.
I think that people shorten it down to Enzo.
Oh, is that what they normally do?
Yeah.
Did you see what did you hear what
Lorenzo.
her like rep, her PR person said?
No.
When it was born?
Gross?
No, it said, the world just got another Guido.
What?
That was their statement. That was the official statement of Snooki's birth.
Do you know she's not even Italian?
I didn't know that.
What? Yeah, she's like Armenian or something. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not even Italian.
Yeah, well, that's what they said. That was like that. You know, people have like nice, like, we welcome this into the world.
Welcome Lorenzo into the world. So
Yeah.
happy he's with us. So thankful. Really appreciative. No. Welcome another Guido.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah,
I didn't know that. But they named it Lorenzo, so yeah, give him half a chance. That was when I had kids. The whole goal was that I wanted to make sure that I had kids that names they couldn't F with on the playground. That was my whole thing. Lorenzo.
What'd they do with your name?
My name?
Yeah. In the playground.
Nothing. Dean, the sex machine usually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dean, the cool machine.
Yeah.
Dean, he's not mean.
Why? What'd you get, Derek?
Dick.
You got Dick?
I got Dick.
They just shorten it to Dick?
Yeah.
Man, people are mean. They know you're blind.
Right to Dick. Right to Dick.
Yeah, we had a girl named Gladys. Or sorry, Gay Rear was her name. We used to call her Gladys.
Her name was Gay Rear.
Gay Rear, that was her name. Gayreare. Rear. Gay Rear. So we call her Gladys. Get it? It's a happy ass.
Yeah.
Gee, that's all you did with that?
Oh, dude, one of the greatest names ever was in high school. It was Jess Poon. That was her name.
Yeah.
She used to live in China and bring me badminton rackets every Christmas.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, awesome. And then she, because it was a boarding school I went to, right? It was one of those religious jobs. So her name was Jess Poon.
Jess Poon.
Jess Poon.
See, one of my buddies' name
Just
was
Poon.
was Richard Little, so that was the easy
Dick
one.
Little.
Like that was the easy one, right?
You went to school with Rich Little?
No, not the.
Dude,
not
that's
the
awesome
impressionist.
during roll call too, like when they're doing attendance.
Yeah, because
Little Dick Lorenzo.
Poor kid. Imagine having to look at that every day growing up.
Imagine having to breastfeed with that.
Oh,
Imagine coming out of that.
again, it threw up.
It threw up on the way out.
Yeah.
First thing little Lorenzo did when he came into this world was puke. Or maybe just dry heaved.
Oh.
And said his first words were, "What is that?"
Bored, lonely, hard up. Use your free hand and follow the boys on Twitter.
At D. Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1.
The Edge.
What was he saying?
I have a phantom pain in my tooth, apparently, according to my dentist was accusing me of faking pain yesterday.
Sorry. Oh, really?
Anyway.
It's hilarious.
We were just talking about the dentist off the air because I went to the dentist. I actually found a great dentist. I can't tell anybody who he is because I want to be able to go there all the time. Anyway, pain-free, did a couple of things, gave me the teeth whitening. I tweeted a picture of it. Looked like I was giving a robot a beach. Did.
Awesome.
You go look at the picture. It looks like I'm giving the robot a beach. Anyway, so Derek had a we both had dental appointments yesterday. Because later in life, my girlfriend's telling me I need to take care of my teeth. Something to do with a hole in one of them. But you were accused of faking.
Yeah, because
so funny.
I have a pain on my lower right
I've never
left
heard
side.
of that.
But he didn't like outright said it. He just went, "Okay, well, we've done 3 tests and I don't see any abnormality, so why don't we just wait on it and see how it looks next time?"
Oh, like very condescending, talking to you like you're 7.
It really hurts though.
But what is it? What do you mean it hurts? Like it hurts?
It's like down in the. It almost feels like it's down in the bone below the teeth.
That's nothing.
Oh, okay.
I get those all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. It really bugs me though.
I know it bugs you. Just take a Tylenol or something.
Okay.
But fine. Did he say you were making it up?
I left the chair thinking that's pretty much what he was coming across with. I felt usually when I go to the dentist, I like to feel good. I left feeling bad.
I'm looking at your picture of your dentist. That's weird. So what the hell is that thing on your mouth?
It's a whitening thing. So this is the thing, right? I felt like such a pansy. I felt like such a fancy boy when I went in there because I went and got some stuff done. He goes, "We could probably whiten your teeth for like $190 or something." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So they give you this tray and you stick it in your mouth and all this goo drips down your throat. Honest to God, and I'm not even kidding you. For 1 second, I knew how Lindsay Lohan felt. So anyway, all this stuff is going down my throat and I got my mouth wide open and this ultraviolet light is shining on my teeth, making them whiter. So you get out and it looks pretty good. Like you look not bad. However, you had to sit there like that thing looking like you were giving a robot a beach for 15 minutes and I couldn't move. And it was very uncomfortable. And I don't like waiting for anything. I was sitting there looking at my BlackBerry going, okay, 14 minutes. 13 minutes. Honest to God, it was like an hour.
And that's a weird thing. I've never seen that machine.
Yeah, it's and it's neat.
Could people put it like to lighten up their vajayjays?
Totally. Yeah. It's the same premise. It's the same thing. You can take it. I'm sure because it's a dentist that was where it wasn't used.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone came in and didn't go, would you mind doing my butthole?
Yeah, could you?
Would you mind doing the old butthole? It's a little dark. I've been pooping out of it for about 40 years. Mind doing the butthole?
I don't even want to get into the feeling like Lindsay Lohan part. No, but
Dean Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show.
On 102.1. Yeah.
Time for some of those open phones and some listener email, fellas. Are you ready? Set, go.
Bring it.
Oh, okay. Let me work up a loogie first and spit on it.
I don't need the spit.
Okay, perfect. You want to feel it all. All of these emails and calls. Who needs spit on a day like today?
No.
It's humid. Hi, The Edge.
Calling for open phones?
Yeah, man. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343. That's the number. What's up?
Not too much, man. I'm just wondering. You know the No Gallagher album? High Flying Birds?
Nope. Hi, The Edge.
Yeah, calling for open phones?
Yeah, man. I didn't want to waste his time or mine. I didn't know what he's talking about. Sorry, go ahead.
Basically, I just wanted to see if you guys could play some more of those Kim Kardashian tweets getting read by.
Oh, did you see some of them yesterday? She is so stupid.
She's a dumb lady, but I want to batter her up because I just want to talk some trash about her, to be honest with you.
All right, dude. We'll do that for you. We'll play some Kardashian tweets. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343 for some, what do you call them? Phone calls.
Yeah, she has 16 million followers.
Well, listen to this. So my dad is at this convention yesterday. It's up for another radio company.
Out west?
Yeah. And they used us as an example of all our Twitter followers.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, we have more than like twice as much as Peter effing Mansbridge, I guess. And I've had to find that out from someone else. They're talking about the strength of personalities and how people get followed and how people like to stay in touch with their favorite radio people. And I thought to myself, well, what does that say about Kim Kardashian? Honest to God, I thought that yesterday. She got 16 million followers.
It's insane.
And you know what? I guarantee 15.9 of them are just guys that like big old booties. Guys that just whack it to pictures that she sends. I can guarantee you. It's like having a fresh Victoria's Secret magazine with sluts in it all the time.
Except
you know what I mean?
It's just she's ugly.
Oh, she's heinous. She doesn't have makeup. You put that girl with no makeup in a Tim Hortons outfit and tell her to go work the counter, no one's hitting on her.
I saw her like in person once. She is nothing. She's short and kind of dumpy looking, and that butt really is. It's definitely like an eighth wonder of the world thing. Like you look at like what the hell is that? Yeah. But it's not. I don't find it very attractive.
No, it's gross. She's gross.
What a bad.
I always thought she's gross. What's that?
Tweet. I just read one of her tweets.
Oh, do you got one?
Oh, it's horrible.
They bad?
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Sure.
How bad is it? Is
It's
it like
the
top
worst one
5
ever.
bad?
Yeah.
Oh, the worst one ever. I like
it's
these
horrible.
ones. Okay, hang on a second. Because that's one of the things that drives me crazy about entertainment today is how people get followed. And I don't mean just on Twitter. I mean like how do people connect with Kim Kardashian?
What's the influence she's having?
At all.
How positive could it be?
Other than to film guys porking her. You ready?
And now, the Dean Blundell Show presents Todd Shapiro impersonating Christopher Walken reading Kim Kardashian's tweets.
I just took off those long nails. They were just pressed on for my shoot. Oh my God! I can text and tweet again.
You've been listening to Todd Shapiro impersonating Christopher Walken reading Kim Kardashian's tweets on 102.1 The Edge.
Hi, The Edge.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Morning, what's up?
Just wanted to get your opinion on something.
Sure.
Is my phone coming in staticky?
Is that what you're asking his opinion on?
No.
Sounds great. No, you're great.
My wife, I got a question about my wife.
Okay, first give me some background. How long have you been married?
9 years.
How many kids?
We got one.
Does she work?
Yes, she does.
Do you work?
Yes, I do.
Who makes more money?
I do.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Okay. She insists on me giving her the tap out, I guess, when I'm ready to escape in her mouth.
So I don't understand what he said.
Well,
I don't know.
She won't drink the milkshake.
Oh.
And I was wondering, is it maybe not to tap out when that's supposed to happen?
Oh, she wants the tap out. I thought you said taco.
Taco.
Taco. I thought you were calling from Buffalo and like she wants a taco. Oh, she wants you to give her a heads up when she's. Well, does she do that though? Like, do you guys do that on a regular basis?
She does, but she will never let me.
Oh, I get. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get. She'll let you go in the cave. She doesn't let you leave anything in the cave.
Correct.
I get
and I was just wondering, am I the worst husband in the world? If maybe I feel like maybe if she just tries it.
The problem is you set a precedent by listening to her in the first place, and that's probably a good thing. And I'm not being a dick, but when she said, "Just tap me when it's on its way. Just tap me when the subway train is almost in the station," and the first time you did that. You basically just said, yeah, I'll do that every time now. That's what happens. And the other thing is if she's honest to God, dude, if she's not into it, Don't force it. Don't make her do it. And don't make her. She'll just get pissed off.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do is piss your wife off when you're having sex, especially if your thing is in there. Because those are teeth. I'm coming at this from common sense. I'll just put it on Front Street for you. Just you set the precedent, unfortunately, and now you can't jungle surprise her.
Can you guys let me do one impression quickly, really quick?
Really?
It's Drake. Hold on, you'll like this.
All right. I wish we had. Nope, I just took it out. Yay! Oh yeah.
The
power. Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Isn't he just lucky from what I understand
she
about
still
marriage?
does it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Totally.
thinking.
Yeah. She's still fortunate enough that.
You just wear like a flavored condom or something like that.
Who, him?
Yeah. Then you can just go through the motions, but nobody gets messy.
Probably. I don't know. It's that's not it. She doesn't want him to. And then they still don't taste good, the flavored rubbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Todd and I used them like 3 weeks ago.
I hate rubber in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'd much rather the other thing.
Oh, yeah. I'd much rather have the other thing in my mouth. Oh, yeah.
It's true, he does.
It's just so.
Hi, the Edge.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
Well, who is this?
Stan.
What do you want to talk about, bud?
Rob Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The butter sculpture?
No,
At the
not
X?
the butterscotch. I'm a constituent.
You're a constituent?
Yes.
There's an N in it, by the way.
Constituent.
Pardon?
It's not constituent, it's constituent.
Constituent. Sorry.
That's okay, bud.
I have a cold.
I'm just trying to help
I have
you
a
out, just in
cold.
case you go somewhere politically one day and someone goes, and you're in front of people, I have a cold. I have a cold, I can't say ends. That's all you can say is ends. But if you become prime minister one day, you can't go, hello to all my constituents. It was that funny. Anyway, what's up, dude? What do you want to talk about?
Well, that happened with him in the hospital.
Yeah.
He choked on a chicken wing.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
How do you know?
I just know I can't tell you. Stan's not my real name.
He choked on a chicken wing. That's why he was in the
Dude,
hospital.
this is alleged. We gotta say that, but it's like,
Stan is not his real name.
Okay, dude.
I just know.
Rob Ford choked on a chicken wing, according to Stan.
I just know.
Isn't that
No.
the same guy that
He's a
alleged that he
constituent.
spat on him or something?
You know, he's a constituent, dude.
Oh,
He knows.
constituent, yeah.
He knows. At the Edge.
Hey, Dean.
What's up?
Don't you find it hilarious that our fat ass mayor has a big butter sculpture of himself?
Yes, I do. At the Edge. I find it amazing that it looks like him and he's okay with looking like
Yeah,
that.
he's apparently got a good sense of humor. Gotta give him credit for that.
At the Edge. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
How's it going?
Good. What's up?
I just wanted to talk about the guy with the vagina issue yesterday.
The guy with the what? Oh, he didn't want to get down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy that didn't want to go down on.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Remember that guy?
Our friend.
Yeah.
It wasn't our friend.
I got another thing. What would you guys do if the girl's bad?
You tell her, and then you don't go down there.
And tell her in a nice way.
Yeah. Like, so Todd, let's say I was getting ready to service you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, how do you like what? Oh, yeah? The problem?
Nuts stink.
I just play basketball. Oh. Okay.
Shower.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
That's all you do.
Okay, there, done.
Problem solved.
It's just that easy.
Hey, common sense is pretty funny when two guys are giving that to each other, right?
The Dean Blundell Show.
102.1 The Edge.
The X is in town, and with it come its collection of incredibly hardworking, talented, smart, bright, well-educated, and clean carnies.
Yeah. Kind of like the Republican convention.
Only with worse breath. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that Todd goes every year, and it's my favorite thing you do. It really is.
Oh, thank you,
Other than that little thing you do with your tongue and your knuckle.
We don't talk about that often.
I know.
Yeah.
What do we expect today, Todd?
More of the same. If you've heard in years past, you'll know that Carnies really love partaking in math, and we try and disprove the theory that maybe they'd rip us off, and because they don't. And there's a bingo incident that happens every year, and this one gets particularly interesting. Have a listen.
Hey, it's Todd on the street, and I'm back at the X for another year of Carnie Math.
Well, 2 + 2 is 5, and it's 3 if you cut it in half. Come on, everybody, it's time for Carnie Math.
What's the game here?
It's a beer smash, dude.
Beer smash. So what do you do? What's the point of it?
You gotta break 2 bottles.
And how much does it cost?
$5 for 2 balls.
$5 for 2 balls. So say I want to play 8 balls and I have $50. How much money will I get back?
What?
If I want 8 balls and I have $50, how much money will I get back from a $50 bill?
A $50 bill and you want 8 balls.
Yeah.
So let's see, 20, 40, that's 20. How many balls do you want?
Well, let's do 10, make it easy.
Okay, so it's $20 for 10 balls.
Okay, and how much do I get back if I have a 50?
You get $20 back.
How much?
You get $20 back.
All right, man, thanks. Can we do a practice shot or no?
No practice shot.
Okay. You go fall into your balls. I appreciate your help, though, okay, man?
Awesome, man.
Can I ask you a question for the radio? How you doing, Anthony?
What's up?
So what's the game here?
Balls in the mouth.
You want balls in the mouth?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. If it's $10 for 7 balls, for balls in the mouth, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, say I want 28 balls. How much change will I get back from a $50 bill?
28 balls, change from a $50 bill. Who do you work for?
I work for, is that the math? I work for 102.1 The Edge.
102.1 blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't know, you do the math. 28 divided by 7.
Is?
You tell me. Math is different in my country.
Okay. Thanks, bro. You're a good man. I love it, bro. Thank you.
I said I'll be a good radio job.
How so?
Balls in the mouth all day, all night. Okay?
That's right.
You get to cheat in this game here.
Yeah.
You get to bend over the counter.
Yeah.
You toss it in soft. You get to throat it. Okay. Don't hit the throat or they it up. You know? It's balls in the mouth. It's easy, just like at home, guys. Balls in the mouth here. Hey, come on up and get some, ladies. Here it is.
Oh yeah, I talk to you every year, man. How you doing?
It's all right.
My boy Charles. So you travel all the time, eh? Is that what you do? Are you traveling, Carney?
Well, kind of.
Yeah. Where else do you work? Like, what other places in Canada do you work?
Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah. How many provinces are in Canada?
Don't even know.
That's cool, man. I'm good with that. So, what's this game here? What's this game?
Skee ball.
Skee ball. And how much is it for skee ball here?
Toonie.
A toonie? And how many balls you get?
6.
6 balls?
Yep.
All right. Now, if I wanted to play 11 games, how much would that cost me?
$28.
You improved. How are you with your math? Did you get? Let me ask you this: if I want to play 17 games at $2 a game, and I have a $100 bill, how much change do you have to give me back?
Enough to play skee ball.
Sorry?
Enough to play skee ball.
That's right, man. Did you guys have dental plans working for the Midway?
Come play skee ball.
Sorry?
Come play a lot of skee ball, I guess. I don't know.
No. Do you guys get dental plans here?
No.
You don't get. Thanks, fellas. Thank you, guys. You guys are good boys. I appreciate it.
La portateur, 75.
Bingo! Bingo! Yeah. Bingo! Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry?
65.
call you. I'm trespassing. I paid to get in here.
You're trespassing.
No, I'm not. That's you can't touch me. Mike, get your hand off me. But every year I see you.
I know. You're trespassing.
No, I'm not trespassing. How am I trespassing?
You're not a customer.
Okay, I'll buy a ticket.
Then you'll sit down and play.
Okay. Well, it's starting to rain.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, but you can't touch me. You know that's assault, right?
Well, you're trespassing on a private
but you know it's assault. No, it's technically not.
Then you can call the cops.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll explain that. I yelled bingo for fun. And you assaulted me. I have no problem with that.
Bye.
I have no problem with that.
Bye.
But thank you. Okay.
Bingo!
Come on, everybody. It's time for Carnie Math.
He's grabbing you, old man.
He's grabbing you.
I got video of it, actually.
How old was the prick?
Oh, he's got to be 65 easily. Yeah.
Oh, my God. T-Bone, Carnie Math, yeah.
This is the Dean Blundell Show.
Facebook's retarded. I've been saying that for many years. This morning I woke up, as I do every morning, and I look at my tweets. That's the first thing I do is just to see what happened overnight. That's honest to God where you get 90% of your the big things you talk about every day are the people that you have on Twitter. They go, "Hey, did you hear about this? This whole Facebook and the dog in front of the mosque?" No, because Facebook's gay. I can't stand it. Facebook is for degenerates. You know how many people have gotten off Facebook that was like, dude, it's the best thing I've ever done. I can't delete my Facebook account. You go out there and delete your Facebook account because it is nothing but a way for people to see and catch you doing things that you don't want them to catch you doing. And it's all subjective. It's all hey, you talked to that girl. Yeah, that girl word on your wall. That means you guys are dating, so it's over. It's over.
There's a picture of you with someone and her arms around you. You're effing her.
That's my mom.
You're still effing her.
You're right. That's what the people say. No, it's ridiculous. And this one is even weirder. A Facebook page telling people to walk their dogs outside an East End Toronto mosque. Administrators removed a post from the Walk Your Dog in Front of Mosques Day.
So weird.
That threatened to throw attending dog owners into a lake of fire and shoot their beloved dogs on the spot, posted by Ali Shirazi, who identified himself as an Iranian-born resident of Toronto, aimed at the dog owners who plan to attend the September 14th event at the Salahuddin Mosque and Community Center. Some devout Muslims believe dogs are unclean and vehemently avoid them. So, a bunch of honkies are doing the old, hey, let's walk our dogs in front of the mosque
just
to
mean.
piss them off.
Yeah, that's just mean, to be honest.
And then these extremist Muslims are doing the old, yeah, we're going to shoot them and throw you in a lake of fire. First of all, I don't know where there is a lake of fire. Do you know where this lake of fire is?
There'd probably have to be. There'd have to be gasoline put down.
Oh, they'd have to put like a big pool of gas.
A lot of gas on it first.
Just throw you in the lake of fire. You're going into the lake of fire.
Awesome.
I've always loved those threats that mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What are you going to do? I'm going to throw you in a lake of fire or something. And shoot your dog.
Where's the lake of fire, though? Yeah.
Oh, it's a pool in my neighbor's backyard.
They haven't cleaned it in a long time.
We filled it with oil and lit it up. So that's where you're going. Second of all, the dicks that just want to incite anger of Muslims that are peaceful by walking your dog in front of a mosque. What a dick.
It's a big country.
Yeah.
Lots of places to
walk your dog in a park, for Christ's sake.
I'll tell you, it kind of reminds me of the exhibition. It's not very Muslim or Jewish friendly. Everything is all about bacon this year.
I know it is.
You can get everything bacon. Everything. They had like Japanese people covered in bacon. like everything.
Really?
Yeah, they have to have everything bacon now.
Oh, we got the bacon covered ice cream. We got the bacon covered bacon, and we covered a couple Japanese people in bacon too, just for fun.
It's like it's the craziest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So that's where we should create a Facebook wall. The X's.
Yeah. So if you're we are very upset at all the bacon covered everything at the
We want our own
They
food
even
building.
covered the ride to the teacup in bacon.
Yeah, they did. That's next.
The seats are made out of back bacon. No, dude, listen, if you're one of those dickheads that plans on walking a dog in front of a mosque, let those people worship whatever they worship quietly. They'll leave you alone. You leave them alone. Let them execute their religious freedoms, provided they're not being dickheads and doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. And then you go walk your dog in a park.
Yeah, just go walk your dog normally.
And then stop being such a massive loser and talking about it on Facebook.
I know the whole thing, eh?
Yeah.
You are the biggest
I'm
loser.
going to Facebook. Oh, yeah, we're going to throw you in a non-existent lake of fire. It's like two people arguing about something that never happened. My kid was on this PlayStation the other day, and this guy's like, I know, I'm going to get you. Yeah, I know, and I know enough people that I can have, certain people on the internet erased. And I thought to myself, the only thing more retarded than arguing over the internet is arguing over the internet and not doing anything about it. Why doesn't that Ali Sharizi guy and whoever started the Facebook site about walking dogs meet at the bike racks behind some junior high and just beat the crap out of each other and be done with
school.
it? Yeah, that's how we do
pipes.
it. That's how we do it.
And rolled up sleeves with cigarettes in them.
You want to go? No, you want to go? Yeah, both of you, go. Leave us out of it.
I woke up to go get me a cold pop. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's
The Dean Blundell Show.
Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus.
Dean Blundell Show.
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Derek's here.
Yeah.
Goes to movies, totally blind.
It's true.
Which movie did you see this time?
Oh, I went to the Bourne Legacy, but before I get to that, I'd like to just get some business out of the way here.
You got to poo?
Well, no, I got to...
that business.
Yeah, that business. Now, yeah, as mentioned before, in the 6-ish years that I've been kind of off and on doing this blind movie review, I've only had one sort of arch enemy, and I think you all know him as Daryl, the deaf movie.
Sure. You Daryl, the deaf movie reviewer?
That's how you say it, I guess. I thought his name was Daryl, the deaf movie reviewer.
No.
Anyway, so upstairs, I got a note saying that maybe we should sort of cut back on him, and
Really?
as the station's trying to get
said
its
that?
license. Just
Oh, no, we got it. We're good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that they asked me a while ago. It's just taking me a while to do this.
Excuse they give us that it's our fault.
Oh, because I thought they needed like the deaf vote to put them over the top to get the yeah. It's ironic, but it's true.
There's a good deaf guy on the panel. You don't want to piss him off.
So Daryl is officially retired now, and I'd just like to take a moment because he has been a big part of the last 6 years. I'd like to just take a moment just to maybe go through some of the stuff that he's done for us.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
You don't really
hate him.
No, I thought of some stuff. It was good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought
there was a
okay.
montage in my head there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was so Chorus has killed off Daryl, so that's good news. And on a personal note, it's good news for the blinds because the blinds and the deaf have had this ongoing battle.
So you
forever.
win. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So the hear nothing lip readers take that. So nice.
Kidding.
Blind people win. So let's go on to now that that's out of the way. Now that I'm unencumbered and I have no arch enemies,
yes,
let's move forward with this blind movie review for the Bourne Legacy. Now, this is the 4th movie in the franchise.
By the way, and I love these movies.
Yeah, but this one, have you seen this one?
No.
I was a little upset, Matt.
Yeah, Matt Damon's not in it, and it's actually quite interesting because what happens is, What's that? Is the telephone ringing in the middle of my review? Keep it.
Oh, it's Daryl.
Is that Daryl?
Yeah.
It can't be.
It is, dude.
No, that can't be him. He's retired. I'd know. I'd know. Let me continue. Can I continue?
Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Yeah, that was very strange. So anyways, the interesting thing about this is that it sort of follows the timeline of the Bourne Ultimatum, but then it sort of... Someone just broke through the wall here.
Oh my God! What is that?
It looks like the guy from last Friday. Who are you?
It's me, your new arch enemy. Move for right now, film reviewer. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
What? Just when? What's going on? What? I don't need it. What are you doing here?
I was the Incredible Hulk. I kicked ass on the Celebrity Apprentice, and now it's time for a new challenge. Move for right now, film reviewer.
What the hell? What the hell? All right, well, he broke through a wall. Should we let him review the film a little bit?
Yeah,
All right.
Hulk, man.
Okay, yeah, go ahead there, Lou.
The visuals and the visual effect of Born Legacy unlike no other. Not that you would notice, blind bastard.
I didn't understand a word he just said.
He said the visual effects are really good. Nothing like you would know, blind bastard.
It's not very nice at all.
He's rubbing it in that he can see the visual effects.
You got anything else to say, Lou Ferrigno?
The color saturation was incredible. And the facial expression. Too bad you missed that. Mr. No Eyes.
I'm hurt, but I will say this, Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
That boy, you probably did miss a lot in that film because there were a lot of scenes when they were talking on the phone and listening to people, on the phone and moving the plot forward.
Wow.
Did you know they had that, Lou Ferrigno?
Huh? Well, that wasn't very important, was it?
Oh, it was very important. You know what else was important? The soundtrack, the music. It kept things going. It made the movie actually pretty good. Did you know that there were soundtracks in movies?
They have those?
Yes, they do.
Really?
Yeah, they do. So what do you think about that, there, deaf boy? What do you think about that, huh?
You went this time, blind movie reviewer.
It was easy.
But you haven't heard the last of Lou Ferrigno, film reviewer. Ouch.
All right, I've had it with you. Sean, turn down the nice music. It's time to send him off down the street.
All right.
No, hold on. Get out of here, Lou Ferrigno. Get out of here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he looks kind of sad. He's walking away.
He is. He looks like he's very...
Should I at least let him give him a rating for the movie?
I would if I were you.
Okay. Lou, come back.
Yeah, come sit down.
Come on, sit down.
I feel sorry for you. You were mean to him, man.
Okay, Lou.
It's a joke to him. I don't know why you got to
Pretty
treat
vicious,
him.
but
Yeah.
Why? What do you give this movie, Lou?
I give Born Legacy 3.5 Sonic out of 5.
It's the Blind Movie Reviewer.
What? I think it was. What was it? 3.5. What? Tonics?
I give Born Legacy 3.5 Sonic out of 5.
I don't even know what 3.5 something out of 5. What?
I give Born Legacy 3.5 Sonic out of 5.
Sonics!
That's
Out
Lou
of
Ferrigno,
5.
everybody.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not going to be so nice. I'm giving it 2 blurries out of 5, but that's the way I see it. Lou Ferrigno.
Easily the greatest review ever. Thanks to Lou Ferrigno for helping out with that. That was awesome.
What a good sport.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1. The Edge.
Joining us in studio, a friend of ours, friend of yours. He changed hockey history in this city a while back. Number 93, Doug Gilmour, everybody. What's up, brother?
Long time no see.
Yeah, I've seen you 3 times in the last month, and I bet you I haven't seen you 3 times in the last year. Nice to see you. Always look good.
It's nice to have a new co-host.
Yeah, well, exactly.
See you, Todd.
When I'm back in town, you got to bring me in.
I like it. I like when you're here. You're here talking about NHL 13. We got lots of stuff to talk about. Let's talk about this first. It must be neat for you guys because some guys that have maybe not played for a number of years to see yourselves in these video games. Tell us, you're one of the legends in NHL 13 EA Sports.
Well, I guess my ranking was 88. I don't know what...
Is that good?
That's pretty good, but what was wrong with 93?
Yeah, they couldn't get up to your number, right? Yeah.
So, but no, it's pretty unique. Obviously, the way you skate out there and the way you play, it's for me, it's for my kids, obviously, and that's a big part of it. But I guess this is my favorite new game after the other video game, Pong.
That might have been the last one you played.
That's it.
This one's a little more intricate.
Come along, man. These balls and sticks are lifelike,
and they get bigger.
Yeah, the more excited you get to play, especially the balls. Anyway, so Doug, you're in NHL 13, and tell us, are the actions like you used to play, kind of hunched over, you got the stick, you're intense. When you play, do you go, that looks like I used to play?
You know what? It's I guess the best they can do as far as realistic. It is pretty cool to watch.
I watched it on TV this morning.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. I thought there was a real game for a second.
Yeah, no, it's unbelievable. And again, I watch the kids in the dressing room. They'll play the video games, after games or after practice, whatever. And I see my boys. They're always on it. They're always making trades. And
are they really? Have they traded you?
I think they have. Yes.
Have you played it yet?
Just today.
Did you play with yourself? You played. I don't mean
Thanks.
like that. You play with
Thanks for that's a little personal.
Did you use yourself in the game?
Yes, I was today, and it was Wayne Gretzky wouldn't pass to me.
Oh, imagine that.
Did he high stick you? We're on the same team.
Did he high stick you?
I was trying to run him, though.
Were you really? You know who you needed for that was McCowan.
Yeah, crazy legs. Anytime Jamie McCowan was in the lineup, you might as well bring your ball gloves because the puck's going over the glass.
When you play with Jamie McCown, first of all, sorry to bother you again with this. Yeah. When you play with Jamie McCown, I always used to think when he played for Calgary, because I was an Edmonton guy, and I remember he cross-checked Kevin Lowe and broke like 20 of his ribs. And I thought, do you remember that? Do you remember when he did that to him? And I was watching the game. I was a kid. I'm like, I hate Jamie McCown. Then he became a Leaf. I'm like, I love Jamie McCown.
Of course.
Was he that aggressive and that dirty all the time? He was.
He was. And Jamie was a tough kid, too. Like, obviously, you being from Edmonton, the Bell, Alberta, in those days, there was many brawls and different things that would happen, and Jamie was always involved in it. So,
him and Robs were always in front of the net. And you watch those NHL Classic games, you guys played when men played. So when you see this now, these games come up, but you guys, there was clutching, there was grabbing, you were getting hammered, cross-checked, and you watch the game today, do you go, I'd probably score 800 goals?
Well, again, the game has evolved as well, so we don't even look at it that way, but it was a different game. But even though you say all this stuff and like the hooking and slashing and certain things, but there's a lot of respect out there. And if you did something wrong, you're going to pay the price for it. So, you could get away with a little bit here and there, but you don't go overboard.
It's easy for Doug to say that with all the bodyguards you had, eh?
Killer, he smashed his share of penalty box doors too.
Yeah. So. I'll never forget. I knew Stu Grimson obviously because we played in Calgary together.
Yeah.
And when he was playing with Chicago, there was a little incident that happened, and he was chasing Bobby Halkitis around the ice. And this is in '92 when I first got traded there. And, first off, he was being held at the bench by Keenan. All of a sudden, he told Keenan to look up in the sky or something, and Keenan let him go. And and all of a sudden, I came out of nowhere and jumped on his back, but I think he knew it was me and just okay. just stay right there, Stu. Don't move. I won't hurt you.
Do you when you see these, do you talk to your buddies about this game at all? About NHL, EA Sports NHL 13, which is, I believe, are on sale today. Is that correct?
No, on the 11th.
On the 11th?
On the 11th of September. So, again, they just have the legends they put in there with Wayne Gretzky, Roenick, Curry, Hasek, Lemieux. So, again,
why do you say Gilmour, too? Gilmour is in there.
Well, I guess I like to call myself as alumni. Not old timers.
I like it. Hey, the Roenick feature, is he just talking the whole time in the game?
Yeah, probably. After he scores, he got a little dance too. So
it's a nice way for you guys. It must. Did your kids, have they played it yet? Have your kids played
no,
it?
not yet. But they're looking forward to it.
That'd be so weird for them.
Well, it's like anything else. I watch them doing this, and you can put your own name on the back of a jersey as well, so they can, whoever it might be. But I just see these guys trading. It's like, what, you want to try to be like Dad now, trading players? So but it's just great. It's just something that it's entertaining, and obviously it's fun, but they're very competitive at it.
Are there still fights in the NHL?
Yes.
Like some of the graphics are second to none. But what are some of the things that you've seen that it can do that blow your mind?
Again, look at me. My hands don't work that well anymore. So it's something. Again, I'm going to get the game. I haven't got it. We were playing it this morning. So
I saw you playing it on TV.
Yeah. So it was. It's great. Again, I'm not too rehearsed on as far as the fighting side and the dials and all that stuff. But this is more for obviously for me to be a part of it, be on it. But it's more for a different generation.
You mean the under 50 crowd?
And that's me.
Yeah. We were saying too how it might actually be the only game in town this year.
Yes. Well, I guess after you do it for 7 years, as far as when your bargaining contract comes up, you might as well take it down the last 2 weeks.
You've only had 7 years to work on it. You got 18 days left, dickheads. That's what you want to say, don't you?
Yeah. I hope it gets resolved. It just, it affects everybody. And you look at obviously the fans, but even the people, the restaurants, the people that work around here, and it's not. Hopefully, both sides just get a deal done.
Sorry, I was just a quick question. I'm not sure. Maybe is Kent Nielsen in the NHL? Because he was one of my favorite players. Hawk and Lube had the greatest name ever. You played with Hawk and Lube. Hawk and Lubes.
Yeah. No. You know what? I don't know that. I haven't gone through the history of it yet. But again, AE Sports brought me in here today, and obviously I sat with Haley for breakfast this morning. And
is she in it?
Yes.
Haley Wickenheiser's in it?
Yeah.
What's her rating? For? Yeah.
I did not ask that, and I'm not going to ask that.
She's killer, though. She's a hell of a hockey player. So.
She's still going to continue playing, too.
Is she really?
Yeah.
How old is she now? Is she in her 30s, mid-30s?
My age, probably, mid-30s.
Do you think, honest to God, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, do you think, Killer, if you just said, I'm going to take a month off, like remember Charles Barkley tried to do this a while ago, I'm going to take a month off, I'm going to get in the best shape I've been in a long time, do you think you could still play? Because you look like you're in great shape. I mean, to watch yourself on TV, a lot of the guys would be like, I might be able to lace him up again. I want Roger Clemens is going to go play baseball again, for crying out loud.
No, I wouldn't be able to play now. My body wouldn't take it. Towards obviously my 20th year, just to get out of bed certain days, you're on the road and from hotel to hotel, and I'd just sit on the bed to put my socks on, and it was painful. So
what hurt the most when you were at the end of your career? What parts of your body?
Lower back was the biggest thing. Yeah. And but my groin was fine.
But you need the lower back a lot for that motion. That's a problem.
Doug Gilmour, ladies and gentlemen, number 93, EA Sports NHL 13. It's in stores on the 11th of this month. Is that correct? And it is unbelievably lifelike, and it brings some of your legends and your heroes back to life. Really looking forward to playing it. But I'm really happy you came here to talk about your crotch. Thanks.
The Dean Blundell Show.
I have some bad things to say about those people. Friggin', I heard it flying through my friggin' damn wall.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Boom, man.
102.1.
Friggin', I knew it.
The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Hey, everybody. What's shaking?
Oh, you don't want to know. Wrong question to ask right now.
Oh, you nuts again. I get it. Morning. Javelin accident killed a German athletic official in the city of Düsseldorf.
Yeah.
He died after he got it in the throat. Oh. I don't know why I find that funny. The guy just smoked in the throat with a javelin. He's dead.
I know why it's funny, because it's his one job just to watch it land.
Yeah.
Good
fun. That's even funnier. Good fun. Good fun. Oh, look at it coming right at my throat.
Exactly. It's supposed to mark it, not be the marker. Yeah.
You can see those too when you see the old people get really confused quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they kind of panic and freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they keep driving into farmers markets and through the front door at Starbucks. Oh, crap! 74-year-old guy was rushed to the hospital after the accident, died of his injuries. Officials said his name was Dieter Strack. Why did I think his name was Dieter to begin with? Oh, it's probably his name's Dieter. Has gone to measure the throw, but was hit by a javelin before it hit the ground. So he was running over to measure it. He's like, I'm going to get it right when it hits the...
He shortchanged.
Yeah, really. It would have gone a couple feet further for sure.
Hey, do you remember in 2007 the French long jumper Salim Sediri speared by a javelin at an athletic meet in Rome? He speared right in the back. Some guy whipped it into the long. See, this is the thing I don't like about track and field. Between the hammer throw, the discus, and the javelin, those were all created to kill people back in the early days.
Yeah, it's true.
And they're still doing it in amongst people that are seeing how high and far they can jump and fast they can run.
What's next? Gladiators with tigers? You know, like, come on, yeah.
Why not?
Put that in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have gunfighting. Okay. You just stand where they're back. It's like Old West. Stand with it. 1, 2, 3, bang!
That'd be awesome.
That'd be the best.
Saloon doors and everything.
And then you find out the guy who won cheated on steroids, but it didn't matter. Like, oh, I'm still alive.
And a Romanian woman who boasts a startling similarity to Angelina Jolie was arrested for allegedly sexually attacking a cab driver after he refused to have sex with her for a third time. Whoa. So he did her twice, but not the third time. Luminata Perojic, a 30-year-old model, had allegedly forced a cab driver named Nikolai Stan to have intercourse and perform an oral act on her twice after luring him into her apartment under the ruse of carrying her bags. When he denied her a repeated demand, she allegedly stabbed him. How many guys hear this and go, why does that never happen to me? I'd take a stabbing for it.
For sure.
Yeah, she
looks like Angelina Jolie.
She's an Angelina Jolie lookalike. And how smelly must she be?
I was just
to have to
that.
lure a cab driver to do it. Because he's been sitting in that car all day smelling himself.
I wonder if he brought the vanilla tree with him.
Hang on, let me rub it on your little thingy first. Those are your Edgefiles. Whatever the hell day it is in August year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
This is the Dean Blundell Show.
We are dickhead free.
102.1 The Edge.
Oh boy. Look who we have here. Hello, Adrian.
Yo.
What's up, homie?
Oh boy. Where am I going?
Talk into your phone.
I'm trying.
Right into it, otherwise we're going to get an echo.
All I can hear is myself.
You can hear me because you're answering me.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Still hearing myself. Hello.
No, he's on the
All right.
Yodine.
Listen.
What up?
He's hearing the echo, so he's giving himself even a bigger echo.
Yeah, listen to me. What are you calling for?
Okay. Oh.
It's freaking him out.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
Yeah?
Why are you calling me?
Okay, I was going to hit myself for this, but here goes. Is there any way that I could possibly get Casby tickets from you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we
There is a
meet
way.
that request?
There is a way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does it involve guessing what or what? In music or whatever?
Oh, like quizzes?
Yeah, and you throw the buzzer on me for no reason, and then
No, I don't even have a buzzer anymore. Dude, I don't even have a buzzer.
I still have one.
I don't even have a buzzer here.
I still have one.
You may not, but Todd does.
No, I don't. I was just joking. I don't have. You were not listening.
Plug this in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
No, you're not listening.
We didn't say anything the
and
first time.
I was like, you may not, but Todd does.
Okay, listen.
No, but I don't know how.
You pick any subject you want. Any subject. And we'll do a quiz. Any subject, you pick it. You pick the questions, everything.
Like, what's the...
Because I want you to come to Sausage Fest really, really bad. Because or not Sausage Fest, to the Casby Awards really bad. Because you were so awesome. You're so well behaved. You know what you said to me at Sausage Fest?
2 weeks ago.
Do you know what you said to me? I know.
You were awesome that day.
You were so well behaved. You know what? You remember what you said to me on the stairs about what you were doing that day to behave?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I promised to be at my best behavior, and I broke 6.
And what?
Sorry, I'm still hearing myself.
You promised what?
Sorry.
Just talk.
You said that I'd be on my best behavior to not grope chicks at Sausage Fest.
Well, not to grope chicks.
Yeah.
Because there's consent involved, right, Dean?
Consent is always involved when you're with a woman, sir. It should be. That's the most important part of any sexual activity, likewise.
Or, Adrian, even if you're with a man.
Yeah, consent.
Yeah.
But you don't like guys, you like girls, and you were well behaved. And you didn't grab any boobs, you didn't do any of that stuff, did you?
Nope.
I kicked him in the nuts really hard, though.
Did he really?
But I was grilled by a bunch of guys who wanted my picture.
Oh, well, that's cool, because
Cool,
you're
dude.
famous, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I did feel like Barack Obama.
I never said.
Except I'm not black nor American.
Or smart.
Nor smart. Yeah, that too.
That too. Yeah.
He says you're right. I did feel like Barack Obama. I never said that once, and he said except he's not black or American or smart. And I can tell you this, sir. That is one of the funniest things I've ever heard you say.
Touche.
Follows it up with that. That's not bad
That's
either.
awesome, I
That's
know.
pretty cool. All right. What do you want to do a quiz in? You tell me. Hello.
Today, Junior.
Yeah. I heard you. I'm just thinking.
Do you want a second to think, and we'll come back and do it in a minute?
Or perhaps maybe you can give me a suggestion.
Yeah. How about we do like oral hygiene? You gonna do a quiz on oral hygiene because it's a well-known fact, Sonny Jim, that you don't brush your teeth. So maybe you might know more.
Or better yet, just music in general.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
We're gonna do music
Whether
in-
it's 90s or
All right.
millennium.
Let's do 90s.
90s. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Boy.
Here we go. And we'll do 3 questions. If you get any of them right, you win. Take us to the Casbys, okay?
God, this is going to end badly.
The
There we
lead
go.
singer of Pantera, his name is... You want to pass or you want to keep going?
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, you allowed some passes.
Yeah. Finish the name of this famous lead singer. That's who we're doing, lead men. Finish the name.
Okay.
Dime Bag Blank. Guitarist. Dime Bag Blank. He's dead. He got shot.
No?
Daryl?
No, unfortunately. That's
I know it! I know it! There! See? Right there! Right there!
Don't swear.
See?
Don't swear.
Myself.
Don't swear.
Thanks so-
Oh, people
Would
are...
you? Okay.
An idiot!
Don't swear.
How about we do
He's
this?
a-
How about we just I say yes or no with no buzzer? No buzzer?
Good. How would it? How
It's
would
Dawn.
it be
Dimebag Dawn.
different?
It's Dimebag Dawn. Don't swear anymore.
No
dickhead.
swearing, okay?
All right?
What?
Do you want these tickets or not? If you keep swearing, you'll be banned from all of our stuff forever. Do you want them or not?
Yeah.
Well, then stop swearing. Question number 3.
Dude.
Question number 3. You get this one, you win. You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't freak out. You can scream. Don't swear. Don't use F words. Okay? You can get as mad as you
We
want.
got a deal?
You deal? And if you freak out, you can if it's a good freak out, I might even give you the tickets anyway. But I don't swear. Okay?
Fine.
All right. This is gonna be a tough one.
Damn.
Name the band out of Liverpool, England, that sang the song "Hard Day's Night." Hard Day's Night.
Pass.
What?
The Beatles.
on
That's a
that.
shame.
Why are you passing
Why
on
you
that one?
passing on that one? You knew that.
I don't know the answer.
You don't know that one?
Really?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm like, pass.
Okay.
Right.
Here's another one.
You
Okay.
didn't know that?
Finish the name of the title of this song. Bleep, like Teen Spirit. Blank, like Teen Spirit. Shut the music down. Adrian?
Yeah.
Finish. Something like Teen Spirit. What's the name of the song?
Pass.
No, you know it.
No, you can't pass.
It's a Nirvana song.
Damn.
You're not allowed passing on this one.
Yeah. Last one, or
So go to the
Smells like
Casby
Teen
Awards.
Spirits.
Pardon me?
Smells like Teen Spirits.
Survey says.
Survey says, up yours, Prince the Wiener.
I don't think so.
We'll have our SWAT team at our doorstep to kill you, Adrian. Well done, asshole. You are now officially the biggest loser since, I don't know, your psychic, Arnold Prokowski.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect.
Fine, well, remind me to circle the date in my calendar so they don't know when to hang myself.
That's also incorrect. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, thanks for nothing, Dean.
No, that's wrong. It's something. Anything else?
Pass.
Nope, you won't.
Schmuck.
Nope. Incorrect.
You are a schmuck. Yeah,
That's
you
also
are.
wrong. That's wrong. Wrong answer. Try again tomorrow.
How about no, you sick bastard?
That's also incorrect. Talk to you then.
The Dean Blundell Show.
It's going to scar me for life and it's going to haunt me forever. Even at an old age.
102.1.
I don't know how you put up with it.
The Edge.
Good morning. Well, what a time for a little contest for you to get a chance to win some free concert tickets here to the radio, rock and roll radio program. I listened to that station the other day. In a mall.
How you doing?
I heard it, and the guy was talking like this.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wow, how's it going? What's happening, everybody? Listen to the radio.
Very jolly today.
Yeah, that's right. Extremely jolly, very pleasant, just like the weather. Highways are heavy and slow, just like most of the announcers on that station.
And my wife.
Hey, The Edge.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm calling for what's wrong with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, a couple weeks ago, I picked this girl up at the bar, and we go back to her place. We do our thing and whatever. It's a good night. I wake up in the morning, and I'm getting a beeger. I open my eyes, and she's leaving me a nice present on my chest. So I push her off the end of the bed. She hits her head on the corner of the table, and I've subsequently been charged with domestic battery now. I'm facing charges. I don't know. If it gets
What do you mean you don't know?
You can't push.
I don't know if it gets any more messed up than that.
Well, no, but she.
Oh, he's
she
already
was,
said he should win.
She was
On him?
chest.
She was, most definitely. I freak and I push her from behind. She hits her head on the table, and I go home. And an hour or so later, I've got the cops knocking at my door, arresting me.
You have a lawyer?
Oh, of course I do.
I want to just be. I want to be a juror on that.
I want to hear the discovery there.
Yeah.
Exhibit A is a picture of this man's chest. Oh man, that would stink. I mean it. Hi, The Edge.
How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Chris.
What's wrong with you, Chris?
Well, when I was a kid, I got my wiener caught in my zipper, and it left a pretty big scar because I got 2 stitches. Now every time a girl thinks I have warts or herpes.
Oh, so we got to clear that up. So you have you got your thing caught in your zipper when you were a kid, and it left a crazy scar in the form of herpes.
Yes.
Yeah, but did he already
good.
said?
It's nice for you to tell everybody that on the radio, so they don't think it's herpes when they see it.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, good.
Bud.
But you hear what he said? He said that he caught his thing in the zipper and he only got 2 stitches.
Yeah.
And it left a significant scar. I'm prorating this now.
It's all relative. Those are big stitches. Good one. I didn't even think of that one. On The Edge.
Hello, good morning, Dean.
Hey, who's this?
Derek.
Hey, Derek, what's up?
Not much. I got the story for what happened.
Sure.
I was working at Dollarama, and I got a big knife cut me with the knife on the box slip and hit my wiener.
I didn't hear that. I actually didn't understand.
The knife cut my wiener, Todd.
Where? At the Dollarama?
Yeah, I work at Dollarama. I got a job cutting boxes open. I cut my wiener.
Sorry, say that again. Shut the music off. I can't hear you properly. Say that again, sir. What happened? Details.
Okay, sorry. So I work at Dollarama in Richmond Hill.
What?
Dollarama. And I was cutting open a box, and the knife went and cut my wiener.
Went from the box to the...
My wiener. And now I have...
It cut what?
It cut my wiener. And it may be funny to you, but it really hurt.
Sorry to hear that, friend.
What a shame.
Yeah, it's okay now. Like, the scar's starting to go away.
From what?
From I cut my wiener.
Throw up.
You win!
On the Dean Blundell Show.
Golly, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're welcome, sir.
I love your show.
We love you.
Yeah, man.
Oh, thanks.
So just to recap, shut the music off. Tell the brief story again for those of you that just joined us. Go ahead.
Okay, I work at Dollarama.
Where? You work where?
Dollarama.
Dollarama.
Where is it?
It's in Richmond Hill. And I cut my wiener with a knife.
You win. Congratulations.
This is the Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
At The Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Not much. How are you doing?
Still good.
Real good. Real nice. Keeping it moist?
What's up, man? Can we help you with something? Oh.
Maybe
he realized he was an idiot and he hung up.
Maybe to him, the keeping her moist was like a brand new thing.
At The Edge. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Not too much, man. How you guys doing?
Good. What's happening?
Hey, I seen your buddies there, the naked news people at Wasaga Beach on the weekend.
Oh, they're not our buddies.
Yeah, I know. She asked me for an interview, so I told her, no, I can't. Conflict of interest. So she goes to me, well, what's the conflict of interest? I said, well, you look like a ditch pig.
Oh, dude. You took it the wrong way.
Hardcore.
Nah, they're rotten, man. You should have seen what they were doing. And
what are they doing?
Oh, they're interviewing all these old pervs and this and that. And when you wouldn't take an interview, she was being really bitchy with everybody. And
Is it the same? Is it the same chick that got pissed off at Todd
at Fan Expo?
I think so. What'd she look like? A tall, skinny blonde, and there was a brunette.
Yeah, it was the brunette.
Sort of like dumpster meat.
Yeah, man, just like it. So anyway, so then the whole time they were filming, I kept screwing with them filming. I kept hiking my swimming trunks up my ass and walking behind them with like a song.
You know what's really funny is our listeners take that stuff just as personally as we do.
Yeah, they're our friends. They have our backs.
So, I feel sorry for any media outlet that's mean to anybody here. I really do. Because what happens, they get bombarded by people. Like, they're ruthless. I know for a fact that other morning show DJ that we talked about often, I don't talk about him anymore because it's a waste of my breath. He's a waste of teeth, too. That he got so pissed off, he just started freaking out
at an
people.
event. Yeah.
At an event. People are Did you hear about this?
Well, I heard about this. Yeah,
What did you hear?
Well, no, that people were like saying your name and saying some things that we may have said, and then he just lost it at it was his station event. Yeah, freaked out and left.
I feel sorry for those people. And Derek, you still know people there. Is he still mad at us?
You know what? I don't. Nobody talks about him when I go up there.
Oh,
they talk about us.
All good. Hi, The Edge.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, man.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
What's up?
So I started a yacht building company in my attic.
You started a yacht building company in your attic?
Yeah, man. It's open up to the roof.
Hang on. That's
wow.
great.
Trying to be the new Cyrus?
Or was that
waste? Hi, The Edge. Guy could have done something special with that couple seconds. Hi, The Edge.
Wiener, how's it going, buddy?
Dude, what's shaking?
Not too much, man. Hey, I got a quick question for you. I've been listening to you boys for a while now. How did Adrian come to start her out, man? I've never heard you guys talk about it. Where did
Sausage Fest like 4 years ago. He showed up and was headbanging, and we had him sing a song. And he made me laugh so hard, I thought, we got to put him on more.
Oh, man, I die every time you boys call him.
You know, he polarizes people, though. Have you noticed that? Like, we get, I got an email from a girl named Christine. She's like, every time he's on, it's like chick poison. I always turn it off. So do my girlfriends. Yeah, right here. Please use Adrian. Not funny at all.
It is so fun. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah. Well, it makes us laugh, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Small dosages.
Yeah. Hi, The Edge.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. What's up?
I just got a few questions about Adjoa.
Okay.
Am I going to get on the air?
You're on there, kiddo.
I'm on the air. All right, I just got a question. All right. What does she say when she's part of when she ends her whole broadcast and she asks, she says she's part of the CIM Bois?
Adjoa Yeseye-Bois.
That's her last
name. Yeseye-Bois. That's her last name. She's from Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, she's from Ghana.
Real.
All right. I just want to say you guys got a great show. And
Thanks,
you guys
dude.
keep going in the morning. Really amazing.
Thanks, man. What's your name?
Daniel.
Have a great day, Daniel.
You too. Bye.
Later. Yeah, she's from Ghana. It's a very Ghanese name, or Ghanaian.
It's like Smith. There.
It is. Or Jones. Yeseye-Bois. Oh,
which one?
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Yeseye-Bois. Hi, The Edge.
How's it going?
Still good, man. What's your name?
Corey.
What's happening?
Not much. I just haven't had a chance to thank you guys for Sausage Fest. It was a great time.
Dude, that's nice of you to call and thank us for that.
Yeah.
I had so much fun.
Why did you have so much fun? What'd you do? What'd you get up to?
Everything. The concerts were great. You guys were hilarious. Saw that impressionist. He's way too funny. Everything was just so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool,
From
man.
what I can remember, at least.
Yeah, you know what it was? That's always the highlight of my year. That one night, that one day where we get to go and do the show in front of people, and then we put on a free because it's a party. It's a big free party, and everybody's invited, and that's kind of why we do it. And those guys are like, hey, we're gonna put on a contest with a couple of teeny bopper bands, and you get to pay $49.50 for it. No.
Or you can come see Drake
for $150 at the Kita Bella. Hi, The Edge.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, this is for Todd there. When he went to the Fan Expo, I never laughed so hard when you, the Orthodox Jews, when you went in at the end there. The best part about it was, I thought, you said, well, here's the best superheroes there. The guy goes, I thought it was Beavis and Butthead at first, and then you're like, oh, they're not in disguise? It's actually Jews. I started dying because the way he starts coming out, it sounds like he's Butthead off Beavis and Butthead because he does the laugh to like a T.
Thanks, man. Well,
yeah, you know what? That was really funny because they were wearing the outfit, right? And Todd's like, "What are you guys? What superhero are you?" It's like, "The citizens. We're Orthodox Jewish people."
I could probably find it.
Yeah, you should. Hi, The Edge.
Hey, can I ask Dean a question?
Yeah.
Hey, Dean, now what happens when you pick up a girl and she asks you leather Cheerio, but she's got a little bit of German chocolate there, if you know what I mean?
Okay, listen. First of all, when a girl asks you to do anything back there, you got to make sure it's clean. Second of all, that was just an excuse to say German chocolate and leather Cheerio in the same sentence. That's all that was. Hey, The Edge.
Hi, Dean.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, man. What's your name?
My name is Noodles.
Zoodles. Awesome.
Noodles.
Noodles, even better.
Can I make a birthday shout-out?
Nope.
You want me to play that clip?
Yeah, play it.
Okay, they said the Fan Expo.
Sorry, we just don't do birthday shout-outs. I apologize.
This is I was just because there's so many crazy elaborate costumes there, right?
Yeah.
Some amazing ones. There's this girl dressed up as the Ring coming out of a TV, like crazy, awesome, great stuff. And then this one, it just caught me off guard. I want to know what kind of superhero they were. Hey, what superhero is this that you're dressed up as?
Nice. No.
What are you guys dressed?
We're not.
Okay. What's the?
Dressed up as not ordinary citizens.
What?
Ordinary citizens.
Okay. What's Orthodox Jewish. Okay. Cool. I like that. I like the look. Thanks, guys. Okay. Thanks.
Was she a drunk Orthodox?
Yeah, some wasted Orthodox person. Hey, The Edge.
Hey.
What's up?
You know what one boob said to the other boob?
Oh, come on.
If we hang any lower, they're going to think we're nuts.
Well, hey, the Edge.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I like my dad listens to this. Well, my dad, but that's hilarious. That's what my dad would say. Oh, nuts, get it, balls. Hey, the Edge.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, what's up?
Nothing much. Yo, the guy that worked at Dalawama and he cut his wiener.
Yeah.
How do you think he pulled that off, man? Because I've opened numerous boxes.
Are you a box opener?
There are a lot of questions there, actually.
Yeah. No,
I've opened plenty of boxes in my box opening day.
And never once.
Yeah.
Without my pants on.
Never once did I cut my wiener.
Yeah, how the hell do you think he pulled that off?
Well, the exact, when you're sitting down, you're cutting knives, and some people make the mistake of cutting towards themselves, and you might nick it. I get it. I've seen guys cut their legs because I used to work at a Super Sam in Drumheller, Alberta. Yeah, and I've seen guys do crazy stuff.
I guess if he wasn't circumcised, you don't have to worry about that now, eh?
Well, that's true, yeah, if he got the tip, but if he cut off the shaft, he's in deep trouble. Hi, the Edge.
Hey, hello.
Hey, dude.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not much. How are you?
I had a quick question. You guys ever know what happened to that guy who got backed into on the 401? The other guy was trying to blame it on him and stuff. Like they never said whatever wound up happening with those guys.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't remember.
Refresh our memory.
Some guy had like a dash cam and they were in stuff.
Oh, yeah. He called like a week ago. I didn't put him on, but he's like, never found the guys. And we put it on my blog. I think it might still be there. You can see it. It's like a 20-minute video. The guy has a dash cam where he goes to Walmart just to make sure no one keys his car.
If someone hits him.
I'm on the radio.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, whoever that yacht guy was, you're a loser.
Who, the yacht guy?
That was brutal. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know.
I never call in, but I just did today. Like, we were driving to Niagara.
What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Why are you going to Niagara?
I'm from there originally. I'm going to go swim all day. I'm on vacation.
What do you do for a living? Are you hot?
Yeah, I got big jubblies.
Do you? How big?
Yeah, they're good double D there.
Are they? How old are you?
They get me good money. 27.
Oh, so they're still fairly high, but they're making their way down.
Lightly, yeah.
Why don't you send us some pics from the pool party today?
You know what? I will.
Yeah, you do that, all right?
I will totally.
I know she will.
Okay, take care.
All right, Ashley.
Yeah,
Look
dude, I got
forward
a
to it.
tweet from these like 5 girls once, and it was really funny. Like, come and join us at the beach.
Yeah.
They're going to Wasaga, which I would not be caught dead at Wasaga. Ever. So I said, yeah, sure, I'm on my way. So they tweeted a picture of all the chicks who were going to be there, waving. Like,
10 boobs?
Oh, dude. So I had all these guys creeping my account going, hey, where are those chicks, man? Where are those chicks? We'll go up right now, I swear to God. That's how Twitter works. It's like instant hookup.
You're like a retweeting pimp.
Yeah. Go meet those girls there and make sure you leave them each 200.
Yeah.
You got to give me one.
The retweeting pimp. I love it.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1.
The Edge.
Hey, the Edge.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up, brother?
What's up with you, dude?
Not much. Love the show, man.
Thanks, bro.
Todd, he's been hilarious lately, man. He's been cutting up some great lines. Got a raise, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That girl that just called in, making fun of the guy with the talking about the roof or whatever, building boats up there.
Yeah.
The girl that's trying to make fun of someone that says, I never called, but now I called. Maybe she said, smoke a couple more packs of cigarettes and drink a bottle of whiskey.
I love how men stick up for men here. Some girl calls in to harsh a dude. The guy's like,
funny.
You tell her to shove it. Have another smoke. Hey, the Edge.
Hey, how's it going? It's the party deck.
It's up to.
How's it going?
Good, man.
I'm calling from Stolo here. I just wanted to say, have you guys ever seen that Chinese video?
No.
You got to see it.
The Chinese HJ video?
Yeah.
I haven't looked it up. I should look
where
it
would
up.
that be?
I'll send it to your guys' email.
Did you see? We will. Did you see this video? I saw it on, unfortunately, of all sites, that Perez Hilton thing.
Oh no.
Yeah. This guy named Dave Collins. He normal guy from Arkansas. He loves balloons.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to play this for you. This blew my mind this morning. It's from National Geographic. He's there making out with and kissing this balloon. And he's full of balloons. House is full of big balloons. Listen to it.
Rock, 27-year-old Dave is infatuated with balloons.
The best way to protect it is underneath the shirt, and you feel the balloon right there with you. It feels so close, and you feel so warm, and you feel so... And your heart just reaches out to this beautiful, beautiful balloon. I believe these balloons are my children. They are a part of who I am as a person, and I feel that they make part of my so-called family.
That's a dude?
Someone needs meds and 24-hour supervision. Yeah, that's a guy. Making out with balloons.
Some people will think I may be doing something else with them. Not true at all. I am pure in my life. I keep the balloons the same way.
Dave belongs to a subculture of balloon lovers known as looners.
Basically what I do with balloons is blow them up. Then I tie it off, and then I play with it, I hug it, kiss it, and I gently squeeze it. I may squeeze a little harder depending upon how soft it is or how...
Keep in mind, he's got a balloon blow up of an orca whale on his bed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, otherwise known as Sandy, his girlfriend. He has a blow-up balloon of a killer whale on his bed, and he's got, and he is so turned on by balloons he can't get enough. His rooms are full of them.
tight it is. Sometimes the size may matter. Sometimes softness. Could be the color too. I might get attracted a little bit more to some. When you think about it in a real true love sense, it really isn't a toy. I know I have non-sexual romantic love for a balloon. Oh, beautiful. So gorgeous.
Oh.
Dave Cullen.
That's nuts.
He should be in an asylum.
He works. He's got a job. This guy's got a job.
What does he
Just
do
eerie.
for a living? Works at a pin factory?
Well, here, his name's Dave Collins. Have a listen.
His romance with balloons began in 1998 when he was 14.
I remember seeing two beautiful helium balloons that were yellow, about 12-inch. And something caught my eye and something caught my heart saying, go get it.
He was at a funeral. He took the funeral balloons and fell in love. What?
Oh, he sounds like Clay Aiken.
Yeah, he is. He's a big Clay Aiken fan. That's it, folks. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll have not only Balloon Guy.
Would it creep us all out, eh?
Yeah. Honest to Christ. Something wrong with that guy. Listen to this. I can't get over it.
Freaky.
I got the one balloon and I took it home and I played with it and I felt deeply in love with it.
Dave rescues balloons.
What?
Mostly from used car lots.
Yeah. Yeah, like deal of the month, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Get this 98 Century for. Look at these balloons.
Don't cut the string!
I'm gonna come for you. I swear I'm gonna come for you. You helium-filled red balloon, you.
Rescues them?
Yeah, I know. I did.
When I really first started doing balloon rescues, I was quite nervous in talking to the managers because I feel you don't know if they're going to say no or not. I actually do get quite emotional when I rescue these balloons. It's like a yearning to get these beautiful things.
He spots some he'd like to take home.
They're just so lovely. Look at all these beautiful balloons. Oh my goodness. It's really, really sweet.
Oh man! Can I just say something something that I wouldn't normally say? I would like to make that guy cry.
Would you really?
Yeah. I just.
But what? Like
Just
walking
going
into his house with like a safety pin,
popping everything. Get
and
back to
screaming,
reality,
screaming,
weirdo.
Die, balloon, die, balloon, bitches. So excited.
When I bring them home with me, I try to restore them as best as possible.
Oh, he's putting them in a seatbelt.
No, he's not.
Come here. Come here. Look at this freakoid.
Imagine if the airbag went off.
Be awesome. Oh, if that airbag goes off. Your brother killed you.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.